A technological fix or technical fix or technological shortcut or solutionism refers to the attempt of using engineering or technology to solve a problem. Some references define technological fix as an attempt to repair the harm of a technology by modification of the system. That might involve modification of the machine and/or modification of the procedures for operating and maintaining it. The idea of a technological fix is a natural part of modern technology. It has been observed that many technologies, although invented and developed to solve certain perceived problems, often create other problems in the process, known as externalities. In other words, there would be modification of the basic hardware, modification of techniques and procedures, or both. Technological fix is the idea that all problems can find solutions in better and new technologies, but now is used as a dismissive phrase to describe cheap, quick fixes by using inappropriate technologies. These fixes often create more problems than they solve, or give people a sense that they have solved the problem. Contemporary context. In the contemporary context, technological fix is sometimes used to refer to the idea of using data and intelligent algorithms to supplement and improve human decision-making in hope that this would result in ameliorating the bigger problem. One critic, Evgeny Morozov, defines this as recasting all complex social situations either as neat problems with definite computable solutions or as transparent and self-evident processes that can be easily optimized if only the right algorithms are in place. While some criticizes this approach to the issues of today as detrimental to efforts to truly solve these problems, opponents find merits in such approach to technological improvement of our society as complements to existing activists and policy efforts. An example of the criticism is how policymakers may be tempted to think that installing smart energy monitors would help people conserve energy better, thus improving global warming, rather than focusing on the arduous process of passing laws to tax carbon, etc. Another example is thinking of obesity as a lifestyle choice of eating high-caloric foods and not exercising enough, rather than viewing obesity as more of a social and class problem where individuals are predisposed to eat certain kind of foods and lack of proper health care. Climate change. The technological fix for climate change is one major example of the use of technology to restore the environment. This can be seen through various different strategies such as geoengineering and renewable energy. Geoengineering is referred to as the artificial modification of Earth's climate systems through two primary ideologies: solar radiation management and carbon dioxide removal. Different schemes, projects and technologies have been designed to tackle the effects of climate change, usually by removing CO2 from the air as seen by Klaus Lackner's invention of a CO2 prototype, or by limiting the amount of sunlight that reaches the Earth's surface by space mirrors. However, critics by contrast claim that geoengineering isn't realistic, and may be a distraction from reducing emissions. It has been argued that geoengineering is an adaptation to global warming. It allows TNCs, humans and governments to avoid facing the facts that global warming is a crisis that needs to be dealt with head-on by reducing emissions and implementing green technologies, rather than developing ways to control the environment and ultimately allow greenhouse gases to continue to be released into the atmosphere. Renewable energy. Renewable energy is also another example of the use and technological fix, as technology is being used in attempts to reduce and mitigate the effects of global warming. Renewable energy refers to technologies that has been designed to be eco-friendly and efficient for the well-being of the Earth. They are infinite energy sources, which means they will never run out, unlike fossil fuels such as oil and coal, which are finite sources of energy. They additionally release no greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, which is harmful for the planet as it depletes the ozone layer. Examples of renewable energy can be seen by wind turbines, solar energy such as solar panels, and kinetic energy from waves. These energies are regarded as a technological fix as they have been designed and innovated to overcome issues with energy insecurity, as well as to help protect Earth from the harmful emissions released from non-renewable energy sources, and thus overcome global warming. Food famine. It has been made explicit within society that the world's population is rapidly increasing, with the UNICEF estimating that an average of 353,000 babies are born each day around the world. Therefore, it is expected that the production of food will not be able to progress and develop to keep up with the needs of species. Esther Boserup highlighted in 1965 that when the human population increases and food production decreases, an innovation will take place. This can be demonstrated in the technological development of hydroponics and genetically modified crops. Hydroponics is an example of a technological fix. It demonstrates the ability for humans to recognize a problem within society, such as the lack of food for an increasing population, and therefore attempt to fix this problem with the development of an innovative technology. Hydroponics is a method of food production to increase productivity. In an artificial environment, the soil is replaced by a mineral solution that is left around the plant roots. Removing the soil allows a greater crop yield, as there is less chance of soil-borne diseases, as well as being able to monitor plant growth and mineral concentrations. This innovative technology to yield more food reflects the ability for humans to develop their way out of a problem, portraying a technological fix. Genetically modified crops. Genetically modified crops reflect the use of technology to innovate our way out of a problem such as the lack of food to cater for the growing population, demonstrating a technological fix. GM crops can create many advantages, such as higher food fields, added vitamins and increased farm profits. Golden rice. Golden rice is one example of a technological fix. It demonstrates the ability for humans to develop and innovate themselves out of problems, such as the deficiency of vitamin A in Taiwan and Philippines, in which the World Health Organization reported that about 250 million preschool children are affected by. Through the technological development of GM crops, scientists were able to develop golden rice that can be grown in these countries with genetically higher levels of vitamin A. This enables healthier and fulfilling lifestyles for these individuals and consequently helps to reduce and fix the deaths caused by the deficiency. Different types of technological fix. High-tech megaprojects. High-tech megaprojects are large-scale and require huge sums of investment and revenue to be created. Examples of these high technologies are dams, nuclear power plants, and airports. They usually cause externalities on other factors such as the environment, are highly expensive, and are top-down governmental plans. Three Gorges Dam. The Three Gorges Dam is an example of a high-tech technological fix. The creation of the multi-purpose navigation hydropower and flood control scheme was designed to fix the issues with flooding whilst providing efficient, clean renewable hydroelectric power in China. The Three Gorges Dam is the world's largest power station in terms of installed capacity. The dam is the largest operating hydroelectric facility in terms of annual energy generation, generating 83.7 terawatt-hours in 2013 and 98.8 terawatt-hours in 2014, while the annual energy generation of the Itaipu Dam in Brazil and Paraguay was 98.6 terawatt-hours in 2013 and 87.8 in 2014. It was estimated to have cost over £25 billion. There have been many externalities from this technology, such as the extinction of the Chinese river dolphin, an increase in pollution, as the river can no longer flush itself, and over 4 million locals being displaced in the area. Intermediate technology is usually small-scale and cheap technologies that are usually seen in developing countries. The capital to build and create these technologies are usually low, yet labor is high. Local expertise can be used to maintain these technologies, making them very quick and effective to build and repair. An example of an intermediate technology can be seen by water wells, rain barrels and pumpkin tanks. Appropriate technologies: technology that suits the level of income, skills and needs of the people. Therefore, this factor encompasses both high and low technologies. An example of this can be seen by developing countries that implement technologies that suit their expertise, such as rain barrels and hand pumps. These technologies are low-costing and can be maintained by local skills, making them affordable and efficient. However, to implement rain barrels in a developed country would not be appropriate, as it would not suit the technological advancement apparent in these countries. Therefore, appropriate technological fixes take into consideration the level of development within a country before implementing them.